How's it going, everybody? Good evening, it's Mr. Scary Muffin, and today with me is not Pexers, but Aid. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. His voice is fantabulous, I must say. What do you do to nurture such a great voice, Aids?
Mostly a lot of yelling at people.
A lot of yelling at people. What do you do for a living, even?
Yell at people.
That's your job? It's like, oh man, I really need to yell at this person, but I'm just not feeling it today. You know who I can hire? I can hire Aids.
That's pretty much how it goes, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so who are we watching today?
I have no idea. I guess it's the team esports versus Vertical Lines.
Yeah, there you go. Those are the teams. I'll go over the rosters here. Over on Team Esports Pro, we've got Linares as Medic, Molo as Pyro, Petrol as Soldier, Soul Rebel as Heavy, Fuzz Grunge as Demo, who you're rooting for, Mighty Morphin Flower Ranger as Scoot, Frogoid as Spy, Ro as Sniper, and Engie Chan as Engineer. Any surprises on this side, roster-wise?
On their side? No, not really. I guess everybody's pretty much playing what I expected.
Well, you know, the Sniper slot and the Scout slot, I think, were the hardest for their team to fill, because they didn't have the depth to cover those areas easily. That's what I was feeling before. And I know some people thought that Ro might play Pyro as well. Match is beginning in 15 seconds. Alright, over on Vertical Line side, we've got J&B playing Heavy, Woot! Kiln Deader, Scout, Bat Out of Hell as Spy, Turnup as Medic, Rincewind as Pyro, Shank as Demo, DFG as Soldier, Cat as Sniper, and Right Guard playing the Engineer, as I thought he would be.
Yeah.
Alright, watching Shank roll out here in the beginning. What is the typical Demo rollout for this match?
You're absolutely asking the wrong person.
It's not like you play Demo or anything. Oh, Shank eats a face full of meat shot right off the bat. Right Guard is going to be dumping a mini sentry down at the bottom. Did he pick up the metal, or did he let the engineer take it?
I didn't see. I was watching the two spies face off.
Alright, looks like the esports pros wants to push out of that top right area, but Shank is keeping them locked down with them stickies. Vertical Line is on the point already, though. They got a Heavy on top of the roof at the center, and Engineer and Scout capping it. Scout's going to try and throw a milk bottle down, but there's nobody around to capitalize on that. I do see Frogoid peeping out. He is a Scout.
It looks like they're going to try and keep the high ground and keep them pushing into second, but I'm not sure how well it's going to work. Right
Guard does spot the Spy, but I think he's going to get out of there safely. Not there. Where could he be?
Run, Heavy, run.
Oh, Frogoid gets the stab on Cat, and that's going to be one of their big things too, is to neutralize the Sniper. And also probably the Spy on this map. Bat is taking out a mini sentry. Engineers don't get a chance to do too much on this map. What do you think, Aids?
I don't think they really have much to do until the last point on defense. I'm not sure if there's anything you can really do to go.
It's a lot of spamming minis and trying to get a teleporter out for your Heavy at some point or another.
Yeah.
Because basically the only person who should be using that teleporter would be the Heavy, and maybe even the Soldier if it happens to be an okay area. Oh, Soul Rebel gets taken down. Combination fire. DFG, Rincewind, and the Demo as well. They're pushing on in. That mini sentry is going to hold them back a little bit, though. Gets taken out.
Speaking of the minis, ma'am.
Yeah. Oh, Fuzz! Couldn't get those direct lock and loads. I guess when the thing is not moving, it's a lot harder for him to shoot it. Ubers are traded here. As the second point gets some time on it, Fuzzgrunge is all the way back with his medic. They're going to get trapped here. They better get out of there. Fuzzgrunge is going to try to land one direct lock and load. Oh, misses with a second and gets shotgun in the butt for his trouble. Petro's going to take the high ground over. Does find the mini. Gets that one down. A lot of Vertical Lines people on this second point here, and not a lot of esports pro guys there. Cat does pick up a snipe on Petrol, and Soul is pretty lit. He's going to take a chancy sandwich snack there and get sniped. Alright, point has been taken, and they're going to push in here. A lot of momentum for Vertical Lines. Engine chance setting up down underneath this area. Thoughts on this spot for Engineer?
It's relatively protected and covers the point. But if you're pushing in, you're going to have an Uber, so I don't know if it does enough damage in the right spot.
Teams spread out well, and they're going to be covering a lot of the entrances. Which is the best entrance to attack from? Which is the one they should be most worried about on this map? I'm guessing you don't have opinion. I feel like the top right.
I like the lower one because it's sort of less of a. The top right is kind of a choke.
Oh, random flames gets the spy, and that's out of there. I thought he was dead ringing, but I guess he wasn't.
No, he looks pretty dead.
Yep, he looks pretty dead. No, I thought he was dead ringing earlier because he got that stab on the scout and got shot down by the sentry gun. The top right is a good place to push because you get the high ground. The only problem is the spam coming in. That sentry is going to do a lot of work here, actually. But, oh, they're going to get people on the point. Molo gets down on there as the pyro.
Just a question. Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, it got mowed over. By
that's what I'm saying. So the sentry, it'll stop, a scout can sneak in, but it's not going to stop a real push.
Yeah, I think the sentry needs to be set up a little bit higher, probably.
Or further out.
Yeah, somewhere that covers an entrance and gets them. Forval is saying that there was a medic pick at one point just before that push. I missed it just because I always miss every single medic pick.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe we just watch the medics and that'd be a little bit better. Then we can't miss those picks. I'm gonna go with Linares here. They're taking this high area again, and it's not a bad area to push out of on mid, but they don't have a presence on the center, and that allows Vertical Line to just kind of pick and choose where they want to take the fight. You got a lot more mobility when you're in the center of this map, allowing you to choose where you're pushing in from, whereas if you're pushing to the middle, you can only push out the door that you're at, and it takes a lot of maneuvering to get to a different exit. Oh, there is a sniper dot I saw. Lunar's got to be careful when peeping out. They've got the Uber, and they might be peeking out here. Now, I know that Esports was asking me prior to the match whether they can run Vitasaw on this map, or in the league period, and I was just checking over the weapons ban. I didn't see Vitasaw anywhere there, so I figured that they are allowed to do it, and the config will decide it at the end. But thoughts on the Vitasaw in general, Weeds?
Well, it's pretty good for this, especially if you expect your medic to die a lot, which may say something with their confidence.
You know what though? I actually like running Vitasaw. It is not because I drop more often, but rather it's because I have the tendency to not get hit, especially with a strong pocket. Oh, there goes Luna. Especially with a strong pocket, 140 is just good enough for me, I think, as HP wise, and I like that little bonus when I die and come back. And it doesn't hurt to when you're doing crits as well to have that. Just gets you to that crits a lot faster. That's me. I like, as a medic, I like going crits Vitasaw. As one of my friends would say, YOLO all day, right?
Yeah, I suppose.
Nobody likes that phrase.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nobody likes that phrase. Okay. Vertical Line getting pushed right in here without an Uber, but the other team has been forced back all the way in. It seems like they are in a rough spot here.
Interesting. It looks like Turnham's running the crossbow.
Yeah, it's as a medic, you're rarely ever going to use your primary or anything like that. Having the crossbow, actually, you're not allowed any weapon set bonus, so I guess you can't. I was just going to say, because there's the weapon set bonus that lets you heal faster, but medics aren't allowed to use their weapon set bonus. Oh, actually, no, wait, they are. Only spies and snipers are not allowed to use their weapon set bonus. So
I thought all set bonuses were banned.
I'm trying to think. No, I think only certain ones are banned. I think we were trying to follow the UGC as well, and UGC had allowed everything except for sniper and spy.
They let the pyro in it?
Yep. Mainly because extinguisher flare is so much stronger.
Yeah, that's true.
And what they found while allowing it was that a lot of people just stuck to what they were still using. Medic does get picked by Frogoid,
Nice
huge, but JMB does stay alive, and they're still going to be able to push this and take the middle cap, but they are going to be behind. And they've pretty much wiped esports in the meanwhile as well, so they're going to push on ahead without the medic. They're going to go try to take this cap. Both teams are pretty much set the same. I don't think anybody's running back, however, for Turnip. Turnip's just respawning now. So if Lunaris connects with somebody, and she does right now, they're going to be able to charge up that Uber a little bit faster.
If they're lucky, they're going to have a team to push out before seconds capped. But not looking like it.
JMB does find the spy underneath the tunnel. Gonna give it a couple of shots to discourage him. A little bit discouragement beam. Turnip is back up, and he's actually caught up quite a bit of Ubercharge. Wow.
Well, it looks like they're putting a little more pressure on that top right room.
Well, he's spreading up the heals a little bit well, because now Turnip, well, I thought Turnip was going to beat Lunaris, but Lunaris switched healers. She was pocketing on one person a little bit too much, and Turnip got separated here. Oh, look at that push. Nothing set up for the engineer here.
The spy just sapped it.
Yeah.
Which is what let that push go so far, I guess.
Yeah. They're doing well to keep pressure on. They're going to push them back out away from the choke. And it looks like team is pushing in at the same time they were pushing out. Ooh, it's the worst time. Soldier's going to try to stand on the point. Spy's going to contest it. Uber comes around the back and managed to clear off the team. Very good hold. Here comes the spy. Whiffs on the medic. But the pyro, Rincewind, is still on the point. Does finally get taken out by Stickies from Fuzz Grunge.
That was a nice hold.
Yeah. The Uber went up and then went back around and jumped back in.
Spy looking for the pick. Get bad over here on the side looking for a headshot.
Ro can't seem to figure out where his sightlines are. I don't think he's used to playing sniper on this one. Oh! Does get the P-Jar on Bat. It's gonna chase him down. Whoop, 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 whoop. And Bat gets taken out. Ooh, little bit of sniper wars going on. Cat comes out ahead.
Kaboom. Medic pick.
Forval just set up behind to say whoop, 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 for whenever he's doing a little bit of dodging. If you ever see me play Frontier Justice NG, just doing a little circle strafe, it's hilarious. I go whoop, whoop, whoop all day. Rincewind gets revenge for JMB. A bunch of people gonna be on the point right now. Engineer trying to cap it, but there's got three bodies on, and they got a Scout, NG, and Sniper gonna try for this push. DFG finally connects with the medic, and they're gonna come in and clear that out.
The valiant defense, but
yes. Uh-oh. Pause? Nope, crash. Alright, take over, call for us.
I'm sorry, what? Oh.
Do the play-by-play.
Oh, Lord. Oh, God, there's so much pressure.
It's okay, do your best. Just start calling them names and stuff like that. It's okay. Just say like that guy, oh, he's so bad. That guy, he's also pretty not so good. Yeah, TF2 is just crashing a lot these days. JMP, fix your game, please.
Is this halftime, or did JMB really just punch somebody to death?
Is it halftime?
I hope so. Yeah, it is halftime. All right.
Oh, has it been?
That's an opportune time for you to crash, then.
Yes. Okay. Has it been 15 minutes or?
It was 3 wins. So.
It was 3 wins. Really? I don't even remember 2.
It was quick.
All right. So we're gonna try to go huge, AIDS. Some guy Mocha Whip is cheering for you on the live stream.
I appreciate that. I have a fan.
You have a fan. Are you positive?
I'm pumped.
Did anybody
Positively
get that?
pumped.
Did anybody get that? Forks has returned. I guess he didn't realize I was asking to see if he wanted to step up and do the play calling with me. But yeah, so thoughts on the first half?
It was sort of one-sided. Just looking at the scores, I think pretty much the entire Vertical Lines team is outscoring the entire esports team, which is kind of a rough
class
rough
for class.
Well, class for class, certainly. I just meant as a whole, even the snipers basically outdoing most of their team.
Oh wow, you mean like the lowest score on one team is still better than the high? Okay. Yeah, and a lot of that has to do with just the freaking momentum that the team is pushing in with. I think going into the second half, Esports Pro probably knows that their rollout is not as fast as Vertical Line. What they might have to do is not go to that top left area, but rather hold on the second point. Maybe even set up a level 2 sentry at that second point and push on from there, just having NG carry the sentry up. She does really good doing that. It puts her right into the element.
Well, yeah, the other thing is that when they lose center point, they tend to wipe.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, is that you
well.
let them take center, and then you guard at the second, and you don't bother contesting second at all. Because your rollout, the rollout is just not fast enough, and it's kind of like whenever we watch pubs versus pros, like the Highlander versus the Sixes team, right? Like the Sixes guys, they're always going to roll out faster, so the Highlander guys basically just end up not contesting center. And it just works out better for them because their heavy hitters will get there much later. And I think sometimes you just need to make that call, but we'll have to see. Match is going to get started right now. Match is live! Do you want to get some practice doing calling, or shall I just continue doing it?
You can keep it up.
Alright, Turnip is running Crits Creek, and he looks like he's going to be favoring maybe DFG. We'll have to see later on. Cat has switched over to Razorback as well. Definitely respecting Frogoid's snipes. Turnip has now switched over to Le GMB. Doesn't seem like their team is running the whip at all. And are we seeing any of the esports guys? Where are they right now?
I don't know. I was watching DFG roll out. I haven't seen a single esports player. There they are.
Yeah, but it looks like
they're coming through center this time. Or at least some of them.
Yeah,
Fuzz and,
they're split up a little bit. The medic combo is on the bottom left side, and they had a bunch of the support guys on the right side.
Yeah.
Spy's gonna sneak on in right now. It's gonna go behind guys. Hello.
Snip
snap. Nope. Whiff.
DHG drops down. He can probably take that medic. But I don't think he knows they're there. Luna gets the Uber, and are they going to push with this? It looks like they're going to push with this Uber with just 3 people going against this. A lot of people are going to scatter though. They're not going to pick up many frags when they need to have a after Uber plan. It looks like the after Uber plan is just keep pushing on headwards, and that's kind of not what you want to do. When you're pushing in with 3 and you realize the other guys have scattered, you gotta back out of there because your Uber is pretty much gone. It is wasted, it's a shame, but you're not going to be able to get that many kills. Yeah, it looks like they're going to lose second point here too.
Yeah.
They don't have enough people to put up anything.
Yeah, if they pulled back there, they would have been able to at least put up a fight here. But as it stands, they're going to have to wait for people to respawn and get in here.
So is this scored to 4 or 5?
I believe it's to 5. Nice snipe by Rose. Rose does get a snipe down on Turnip. And that is going to slow down the push a lot. It gives them a lot of time to get set up. And in fact, they're going to push out, which is not a bad idea either. Push out with the medic and get some kills, but Luna does go down as well. Let's see, who got that kill? Who got the kill on Luna? Hemzu? What? He's not playing. Bat out of hell gets the kill on Petro. And they're going to defend this second point. And Turnip is back up, and he's charging up that Crits Creek really fast. I'm actually okay with Vertical Lines running the Crits Creek. They know that they got a little bit better communication, and they're also out fragging. It's kind of a frag harder, frag faster strategy, which I am perfectly fine with. They don't really.
The other thing is that, I mean, they've been taking out Lunaris a bit, and if they're not actually facing an Uber, then the crits makes a lot more sense.
Alright, here comes the charge. DFG gets it, no, goes on Shank. Shank does pick up a couple kills, take out the Demo and the Heavy. Those are big picks.
And down goes the medic.
Yeah. Cat gets the snipe on the medic, and he's going to try to take out the sentry as well, but a little bit of melee action from Esports Pro. Oh, bunch of people jumping on the point like madmen, but they are greatly outnumbered, and they're going to lose this cap. Alright. So, Vertical Line's leading 4-0 here. They just need one more to win the match. And
I think I might lose that reclaimed if anybody taking me up on it.
I don't think anybody took you up on it.
I feel pretty good about that now.
Just wiping a little sweat. Although, you know, if someone betted against you, they would probably have to give you a little bit more, or I don't know. It's not how betting works, but... Oh no, Shank does get the health pack just in the nick of time. Fuzz is way overextended. Behind the line, is going to try to cause some damage. Spy does run right on by. I wonder... Nope, Shank doesn't realize it.
He's got medic and engineer down. And harassing the sniper.
Yeah, it looks like Esports has managed to get a better push, and they're contesting the middle really hard this time. It seems like they're doing the other strategy, where if you're losing the mid fight, you either don't do it or you do it better. And they're decided we're going to do it better.
That's a pretty good push so far. They've
they're
actually going to take the point.
Yeah, and they've got numbers, so if they can take a forward position, they'll be pretty good. Frogway using the cloak and dagger here. Interesting. It's going to sneak up behind a lot of people. What's going to be the word? Oh, Bumpses. Yeah, he's gone. Chris, nope, Uber. And the other thing is that with the Uber is that you don't have level 3 sentries to really worry about as much, which is why Chris Cree is also just perfectly fine.
Yeah, I mean, the only sentry that we've seen so far has been on that last point, and Shank last round took it down without an Uber, without even a medic.
Yeah, well, I think that's partially the positioning of the sentry as well. It wasn't designed.
Sure.
Yeah, it wasn't designed for area denial. It was. I mean, it is very area denial, but it's you know what I mean. It's not a big area denial, and it's not entry denial. Rather, it's just point denial, and it covered very little space, allowing a lot of people to just spam it.
A little bit of work, finally taking it bad.
Yeah, so it looks like Vertical Line's going to get themselves positioned up here. Esport Pros are still going to be poking. What they need to do right now is actually just hold and either wait for an Uber or wait for a good pick from either their pick from one of their pick classes, which are Sniper and Spy. Small Uber advantage. Turnip has gone down though.
Our control point is being captured.
Ugh.
But the question is whether or not Cat's going to get either the heavy or the sniper. Oh, guess not.
Okay, so nice patient work here by Esports. They have wiped the team, but it doesn't look like they're going to be pushing too hard onto this point. Riker does manage to get another mini down. Or, sorry, he got a dispenser down. Doesn't have enough ammo for that mini. Oh, there goes the Spy, Frogoid. And the Uber, little Spy distraction to pull people back, and a little bit of Uber to get front. That's actually pretty good. Should write that down in the playbook, hey?
Yeah. It's an impressive push from the Esports Pros.
Yep. They're gonna do well here if they keep this up. So the play that I just mentioned is as follows, and I just came up with this on top of my head. You have the Spy, distract the team, pull some people back, and then if you have a big fat heavy Uber, basically you use this play for whenever your Uber needs to travel a lot of distance. It pulls people back away, allowing your heavy to get forward with that Uber. It's not a bad idea, and it's a very simple play because it only requires the combo and your Spy.
And see, this is the risk of pushing into that upper right because you can really get spammed on.
Yes, I agree. But if you can push out of there, it's pretty good.
Well, sure.
They've got the Uber again here, and Turnip also has the Uber. I don't know if they know it. Oh, there's a spy circling around looking for the kill! Bat was DRing, I believe.
He's Dead Ringer and Spy Skull, I think.
Oh yeah, pro spy, right? Oh, there goes the Uber, and this is again, they got a long distance to travel. Uber countered, and they're going to pull back. Soul Rebel, of course, knows how to play this. He's going to get out of there. It looks like NG has set up a level 2 on the second point. This is kind of what I wanted to see out of NG-chan, and Esports Pro as well. Luna did go down, though, to that Pyro earlier.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate.
Yeah. But basically, putting NG-chan in her element is a really good idea. And she's really good at carrying that. She was wrangling without paying attention. But NG-chan's really good at carrying that sentry forward with pushes. You don't even need to tell her. With
It's a nice shot from Cat on Rum.
Looks like Vertical Line's going to try to set up something here. Oh, Mighty Morphin gets picked off by Kill. Vertical Line's going to post up here from the valley, and looks like they're going to push right on in. They see the level 1 sentry, it goes down, and Uber is popped. They're coming on in. They know they have the Uber advantage. They're going to try to chase down the medic. Rincewind takes care of the heavy. Pyro comes here to keep people off. How is the medic doing? Where is Linares? She's still alive. Oh, coming in from behind. Vertical Line is going to put some time on this cap, but they're probably going to lose it right away.
Big shot from Bad on
I know, random ambassador. Uh-oh, Lunaris, what are you doing? Oh.
Alright.
Vertical Line pushing
really
in from...
run away.
I think at this point, with them capping, your respawns are going to be fine. So, try to delay them a little bit. It's not too bad. It's not a terrible loss. Alright, what's important right now for esports is not to get discouraged and to keep going at this.
Alert. Our last control point is being
Oh, that didn't stay alive.
By the way, did anybody get a screen cap of at the end of first half? Because I don't think I got a screen cap of the scoreboard at the end of first half.
Not me.
Okay, I'll have to take a look.
Oh,
A lot of action going on here. DFG going huge, just hopping on everybody's heads, firing shots everywhere. Gets the baseballed, but he's going to shotgun almost everybody down. JMB just laying scatterfire from above. Dodges the baseball. Gets sent down to about a quarter, but going to pick up some health. Oh, Soldier does take out Turnup. Petro does his job.
Nice.
And the mess gets cleaned up. Nice hold there by Esports. Shank gonna lay some stickies down, gonna spam on in.
Yeah, this is what they need to worry about.
Backcaps.
Yep.
But they do have people watching that point specifically for backcaps. That teleport has been there the entire time.
Another nice shot from Cat.
Small poke outside by Petro, taking a look. It looks like Esports wants to push out here. Cat's gonna try to sneak in here. Oh, does see the medic. Quick scopes. Quick scopes. Oh. Oh. Uber is on the point here. They're gonna push on in. Turnip has to go back. He's got 97%. Needs somebody just
Soldier
to touch
waiting
him.
to take out Luna.
The control point is being contested.
Nice work.
Oh, does find the
That was
spy.
a good push out.
Oh yeah, for sure. But they're gonna have to deal with an Uber coming right on in, as well. I guess they don't have the numbers for it. People just respawned. Riker
So
has a
Turnip
good...
does have a full charge right now.
Yeah, he was at 97% during that Uber. He had nobody to heal. If he did, they would have been able to counter Uber pretty much. But respawn's coming in now. I don't think Riker has a teleporter set up for that heavy, but I did see JMB come up on the roof, so maybe they do. Here comes the Uber. Gets flashed around. Yep. Just exactly what you want to see. Big sentry setup. Turnip does go down in the meantime, though. But the rest of the team is going to do some cleanup work here. And, Spy trying to get a poke in Shank's butt. Doesn't quite do the backstab. Missed the spinal column there. And it looks like, yeah, Lunaris does pop an Uber coming on out. And they're going to recontest this. They're trading Ubers right now. It's pretty funny. Turnip has respawned, but he just only connected with somebody right now. Cat gets a kill on Luna. That's going to be big.
It's a big pick.
Yeah. Where is the heavy? The heavy is stuck in the little corner. There he is. Soul's going to poke out. Get in there. Two big heavy players. Who do you think is stronger, though? Soul or JMB? They're both really strong heavies.
One-on-one, I'd say it's a toss-up. But in terms of, having medic and team support, I think JMB is an easier job.
Yeah, I think Soul as a pocket is way more aware and how to and heavy on heavy action. He has a really good juke and focus fire.
Yep.
With medic control.
They should have Uber. Yeah, there we go.
Big push coming on here. And looks like they're going to grab this cap. Will the sentry gun go down? Yes, it does. Pyro trying to do some job, but that is that. And Vertical Line takes it 5-zip. Strong play by both teams. Really good. I think Esports picked up their mojo pretty much at the end there.
Yeah, that was an excellent last round.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Back and forth.
Who we got? Let's get Cat, because Cat's got a funny voice. I like hearing him. How's it going, Cat?
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. He says, and I don't see Ro here. Who do we have? Not Colin wasn't really playing. We don't have anybody else, do we? From the other team? They're kind of... Well, let's get Petrol. What's up, Petrol?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How did you guys feel you guys did in this game?
We did a lot better than I think we were expecting.
Yeah, I mean...
I know it sounds kind of grim.
Well, no, not too much. I mean, on paper, I think Vertical Line is probably the strongest team in the league. So you guys did have your work cut out for you there. What kind of strategy do you guys had coming into the match?
Well, we vertical scrims on this map, so we've been really trying to improve. We have to work more on kind of coordinating our pushes better. That's been really the problem with. This map doesn't really work for us, to 100% honest.
Yeah. What kind of map do you think your team would prefer more?
That is a good question.
Kat,
we're still figuring that out.
Kat, you got to play snipes again on this one. How do you feel this map is for a sniper?
There aren't a lot of really long view distances for sniper. I felt like I had to be more in an overwatch position, so hanging back was a lot of fun, but it's not overall just great. I can't, run into the middle and get some good picks or anything like that.
I saw you rush the final point a few times, just kind of go with your bushwhacker and just start hacking away at things. Was those like the most exciting times for you in the game?
Yeah, trying to just get in there and do something on that last point was the only priority, really. Alright, so esports got a little bit of their mojo during that last couple of rounds. You guys actually got pushed all the way back to your final. What was kind of the chatter like during that moment? Were you guys a little bit panicky, or were you guys kind of like, hey guys, let's try not to lose one here? It's a question for Kat. It was just we had to collect ourselves. and Turnip did a really good job of, telling everyone to, calm down and just, focus, and it all came together pretty well. We had some really cohesive pushes.
That's cool. Pietro, what really worked for you guys during those last couple rounds when you guys were starting to move in? What do you think was the thing that turned things around for you?
I think we honestly just started getting more aggressive. If you notice those first couple pushes or some of mid fights, we kind of hung back a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Once we kind of started getting a bit more aggressive and kind of look for picks a bit more, I think we did a lot better. Plus, I think a lot of us were kind of nervous.
Do you think? Yeah, I mean, everybody else got to play one game last week. You guys were on bye week. You guys feel that this helped, get that opening jitters a little bit away?
I think so. I think we're all a little more comfortable with what we're doing here.
That's cool. What is the map for next week? Do you know? Just turn up on here. Turn up. What's the map for next week?
Is it Turbine, or is that the week after?
I don't even know.
I think it's Turbine Pro.
Yeah, I think it's Turbine.
All right. So, what do you guys feel you're guys gonna do next week on Turbine? How do you guys feel you're gonna do?
I think personally, esports is going to do a bit better. That feels like a bit easier map to deal with. We were having a lot of problems just with the geometry of this map and how many kind of flank routes there are. I think
yeah, a lot of flank routes.
More streamlined, we'll do a lot better.
All right. All right, that's all the questions I've got. Any shoutouts for you guys, Kat?
Shout out to Turnip for calling every game and telling us where to go, because if we didn't have Turnip, we would be dead.
Shoutouts, Pietro?
Ooh. I really don't know. I kind of want to shout out to all my esports. We've all been kind of working together on a lot of things.
I want to shout out to all the esports out there. And thanks for joining me as well, AIDS. Any shoutouts from you?
Go ahead. Me? No, I do have a question for Kat and Pietro.
Yeah, go for it.
Again, this is for both of you. Do you believe in life after love?
I can feel something inside myself, but I really don't think I'm strong enough.
It just really comes down to the moment.
Okay, one more last-minute question thing. Who thought of the hats?
That was Soul Rebel.
That was who?
Soul Rebel.
Oh, nice. And you guys all renamed it something, right? I didn't catch the name of it.
It's all named esports.
Ah, nice.
We're pro like that.
Pro like that, man. All right, thanks for joining, guys. We have another game on Thursday. It should be at 8 unless something happens and it gets pushed back a little bit. But do tune in on Thursday. I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching. Take care.